Okay, let's set this up. There we go. Oh wow, that's looking good. Don't freaking use me touch screen there, mate. How's that looking? Hi. How's it going? Give me a second here. Hola, Lucas. Exity. Welcome, y'all. Good to see you in. Give me a second before I set everything up. I'm gonna put that down for a second. Uh, what am I going to make? Oh, goodness. The chat kind of just came up, blew up out of nowhere. Let's see. Hey, everybody. What am I going to make? So today I'm going to be working on... Oh, okay. Here, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'll hook you up here, Exody. Here, give me a second. There you go, buddy. You're a mod now. You should be. What's going on here? Why is it loading? Okay, so today I'm going to be working a little bit on my Android 21 custom job that I got to do. I finished my Choppy custom a few days ago, tweeted it out, everything, and it turned out really nice. So I'm really happy about that. But now I got to work on Android 21. I got 2 customs left. One of them's for Jenny. It's Jenny's OC, and then Android 21, which is what I'm working on right now, from Dragon Ball FighterZ. Here, you know what? For those of you on my YouTube, there she is. Here, I'm gonna grab her. Hold on a second. My cat wants out. Here you go. Here, hold up. I'll show her to you. What Sonic character am I gonna make next? Well, I'm going to make my friend Jenny's OC, and then after that, hopefully, I could work on somebody else or finish Omega. I don't know. Anyways, here's Choppy for those of you on YouTube who haven't seen her yet finished. So that turned out really cool, and yeah, I'm really happy with how that came out. That's great. I'm gonna have her shipped out in a couple of days here. I haven't been able to ship it out yet because things have been happening. I'm pretty sure you're aware of what's going on right now. So I don't really need to get into all that. Not with me, just the world itself. So yeah. But yeah, I even added like little lenses, like clear plastic for the lenses, so that way it looked like glass, and I love it. I'm so happy with that. It's so good. I'm really happy with this. So yeah, I'm gonna ship that out in a couple days here. And yeah. Thank you. Hey guys. Hey everybody. It's good to see everybody. How are y'all doing? I know so I know some of y'all are upset about this whole quarantine thing. Me myself, I am putting myself under self-quarantine because it is the virus has hit my hometown, and it hasn't spread too terribly. It seems like there's only like a handful of people in the area that got it. But yeah, it's kind of spooky, and if I get caught with that, then I gotta say goodbye to y'all, because if I get caught with that, I die. So because of that, this gives me time to, like, this whole quarantine thing is a pain for a lot of people, uh, and like me personally, it's not anything for me, but I know a lot of people are struggling because of it, so I'm gonna keep that in mind when talking about it. So it's a good thing for me because it keeps me out. It keeps me at a safe place, so that way I don't get infected. That, and also it gives me time to finally work on this crap. So there we go. Also, I got Animal Crossing, so when I'm not working on this stuff, I'm definitely occupied. Anyways, let's dig in. Yeah, no kidding. Hard time being happy. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Okay, so I'm going to work a little bit on Android 21, like I said. This is the only bit of progress I have on her right now. It's just the head with the face completed and the one bang. I gotta do more on this. I've been slacking, and there's no excuse for it. I feel really bad. I need to get this done. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the head to the side real quick. I wanna get that done at the end. Well, not exactly at the end, but I want to get more done on the body. Like, I want more of a base on the body. So I'm going to do that. Today we're going to work on that. I'm going to have to actually start, like, make the templates from scratch. Another reason why I'm not working on the head at the moment is because sorry, I'm tired. Is because I can't find the template that I used for the bang right here. I can't find it, and that's bad because I want to be able to have that on me so that way I can compare when making the second bang and the other bits of the hair. I do, however, have one of the templates for a longer strand of hair, so we're gonna use that quite a bit whenever I'm making the hair. For those of you who don't know Android 21 from Dragon Ball FighterZ, I'll show you his character. Okay, so I bought this figure strictly for reference because I didn't have this figure before, and I didn't plan on getting it. But this is Android 21 from Dragon Ball FighterZ. She's like a Majin character, and as you can see, she's got a lot going on for the hair, so, or the head in general, and in the body. So I gotta make this, and it's not a problem. It's not a problem for me at all. In fact, I definitely accept the challenge because I have not made anything like this before. It's just I really gotta I gotta put some hard work into it. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't worked too much on it when I was finishing up Choppy. It's because I wanted to put all of my time on this. And even though I had to accept another custom because I was in financial trouble at the time, I will be working on that on the side, but this is my priority right now for custom jobs. So let's get started. Let me grab my templates. Let me find them all. These are my Sonic templates. Where are my Dragon Ball templates? Probably should have grabbed those before. So yeah, I really didn't prep anything. Like, I did not prepare for this at all. I just wanted to stream just for the heck of it, and to talk to people, and to basically let people know what's going on and all that. Can't find my templates. I probably should have got my templates before starting the stream. Would have helped. By the way, if you notice the quality is slightly different than usual, it's slightly better. It's because I got a brand new phone. And I'm happy. I'm so happy. I got a new phone finally. Right here. Oh, do I have something in my hair? Hold up a second. Do I got something in my hair? Sorry, I'm noticing. Oh, no, I don't. I don't think I do, at least. Hi, Aura. Hello. By the way, this is my old phone, the iPhone 6 Plus, what I used to stream on. And now I'm currently streaming on my brand new Galaxy S9, which I'm super happy about because this thing is a piece of crap. Still holding on to it for specific things because I got all my photos and crap in here. And I use it just for side stuff. But this is my main phone now. It's much better quality. It's just all around a better feel. I'm super happy to have it. So we don't need to worry about crap going down. You know what I mean? How's everybody doing? I want to talk to y'all. It's been a minute. Hold on, I gotta plug this freaking thing in actually because I think the percentage. There we go. You've been telling me to get a new phone, but I couldn't because financially I can't, so I've listened, it's just there's nothing I could have done. But hey, here we are. I finally got it. Let me go get those templates. So how y'all doing? I haven't heard from you in a while, and I want to talk to you one-on-one. You know. So go ahead and chat. I'll read it in just a second here. Oh wait, I found them. Found my templates. Here, hang on. Actually, just in case, I think there might be more in here. So here we go. Yep. This right here is my template drawer just for random miscellaneous templates that I have lying around and don't know anything about. So I'm going to hold on to these. You've been doing good? That's good to hear, man. That's good. That's good. It's always good. I'm doing all right myself. I've been doing pretty good. I've actually been doing really good. Been hanging out with friends, reconnecting with some family members. You know, the good stuff. How tall am I? I am 6 foot. Why? I am 6 exact. 5'12", if you may. Man, I love, guys, I gotta say, if you have a Switch and do not have Animal Crossing, y'all need to fix that. Like, for real, I have not had so much genuine fun just constantly playing a game in such a long time. I mean, I did pick up Ghostbusters, the video game remastered for the PS4 recently, and I gotta tell you, that is actually, like, that is a childhood game for me. I used to play, back in, I want to say 2010, me and my brother got the Xbox 360 for the first time, and he got Ghostbusters, that exact game, for the 360. And once I heard they were remastering it, I knew I had to get it, so I'm very happy. I picked it up, played the crap out of it, still play it every now and then, but I beat it, and now I'm playing Animal Crossing. Love that game. Love both those games. You should definitely, XD, I'm telling you, if you get the chance, man, Animal Crossing's the go-to move. I'm looking around here, by the way, for miscellaneous bits and pieces here. What is this? Nope. That could help with the creation, the creative process of making this character. Yes, sir. Now, let me think here. There we go. This could help. This could definitely help. This could definitely help. By the way, here's Silver's hair thingy. You know, his front thing. That's the template I used for that. So if y'all were wondering how that looked, then there's that. Oh, my eye a little itchy. Do 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 do. Here we go. Now this is important. That's going to help out. This is a leg. This is a leg template for a certain character I cannot think of at the moment. I used it like so many times. I can't even remember who I used it on. See, this is why I'm digging through here, is because there's so many like miscellaneous bits and pieces that I could definitely use to help me out with this. Because this is a brand new character for me. And it's going to be really different compared to what I'm used to. So, that was... These are... Oh, these are Mini Lad's pants. These are the pants. This is the pant template for when I made Mini Lad. That's Shadow's leg, or arm, whichever. Put that on the side because that should be in my Sonic templates thing. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm not really the most entertaining right now. I'm actually kind of enjoying talking for a minute and letting y'all know what's up. I know I'm not really doing much at the moment, just kind of sorting through my disgusting pile of paper. But bear with me here. We're gonna get to making stuff here in a little bit. We got Dreamcast Wild Coast, so I've been playing Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Dog! That's freaking awesome. The OGs on the OG consoles. That's pretty awesome, I gotta say. That's Knuckles' head template, blah 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 blah, do 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 do, scoo do 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 hee hee. That's Broly's leg. Broly got a big leg, let me tell you. This right here is Broly's leg. Now this is a regular Dragon Ball character's leg, and Alright, done with that. Let me get my hat, dog. My head looking a little bald without my hat, dog. Sonic Adventure 2 plush I'm making is gonna look so good. I can feel it. Dog, I'm looking forward to it. I saw your templates on Twitter, and I gotta say, I'm looking forward to it, buddy. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I support you. This is gonna help us. Definitely need that. What else here? They're gonna need... Don't need that, actually. That's a very old template. I don't know why that's in there. Putting it back in anyways, because I'm a lazy fool. Wait. No, that's a Sonic template. What's that doing in here? I thought that was the template for her bangs. I was gonna say, I need that. Thank you! This is my hat that I wear all the time. I even made it in Animal Crossing, and it turned out really cool. And I'm very happy with how it came out. And okay, here. Let's see. Looking around here. That can help. Oops. Dropping things. The video game. Rated R. Start sprite. Is that another Broly? Oh, that's Zamasu's arm. When I made freaking merged Zamasu. That's what that is. Leg piece. I'm taking out all the leg pieces right now, and also all the arm pieces, because each individual one can help me figure out what I want to do for this character, and how like proportions work and all that stuff. So, not this though. Don't need that. That's cool. By the way, y'all, whenever all this is said and done, I might have to take a break from Sonic character plushies, because I kind of want to make Animal Crossing plushies for a bit. What is this? This was a template to something that I can't even think of. Oh well. I really do want to make Animal Crossing plushies, dude. That'd be so much fun. Okay, let's see. Nope. You know what? I think I got everything I need right now. So we're done with that. Now I'm going to use. You know what? I got an idea here. Oh, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna borrow this guy. I'm gonna borrow this. We're gonna take my Vegito Blue plushie. I'm gonna borrow this guy, and I'm gonna have him help me out here with this process so I can compare the sizes and whatnot. I hope y'all heard that. I hope y'all heard what I was saying. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Hey Coyote, what's up? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna borrow this guy. He's gonna help us out here in our little quest to make a character. And yeah. I still like how he comes out. People told me his face is ugly, and I, like on Twitter and stuff, back like a while ago, and I kind of see what they're saying, but at the same time, like, it's not that bad. Oh well, I think I should fix it since people think it's ugly. Oh well, I'll do that sometime when I'm not working on customs. Okay. Speaking of custom, get to work, Vega man. Where's my paper? Was not prepped for this. There it is. Okay. Big book of printing paper. Gonna need some of this. You make it better. Smells good. I actually, funny thing, I bought this for one of two things. Or, well, actually two things. Actually, yeah. I bought this for two things. One, I bought this big printing paper for making templates and also for animation. Because I did make an animation a few months back of Sonic. It was a really tiny, like really 20 frame animation of Sonic, you know, getting ready to run. Turned out great, and I want to do more of that. So that's what this is for. I'm a more on paper, you know, traditional art. I'm a traditional artist when it comes to drawing. Get out of here, Windows Update, bruh. Let's see. Let me scooch this. Oh man, my stream is a minute back. Let me push that forward a bit. Did I get a paper cut? Oh. Higher. By the way, speaking of Animal Crossing plushies, I picked this up at my store. She's a little sweetie, and I love her so much. And I'm not taking off any of the tags because she's a little sweet. So, here. Because I've been trying to think of a spot to put that. Oh, she's dead. I dropped. And that was the last we saw of Isabelle. When am I going to finish my FNAF plot? Good question. Anyways, moving on. I don't think I am. I don't think I am going to finish them. Maybe one day if I'm in the mood for it, but I'm done with FNAF series, honestly. Because here's the thing. I actually have him right here. This guy, he's almost done, but it's been like a year and a half, maybe even longer. Actually, it has definitely been longer. Like 2 or 3 years that this guy's been a work in progress, and I just don't think I'm ever gonna get around to finishing him. I know it's a shame, but can't stand the series anymore. Hey, ACO, what's up? How's it going, Betty Boy? How you doing, friend? Right now, let's see. Pencil. Here we go. Pencil. Eraser. Oh, that's an old eraser. Not using that one. I'll use this one. You know what? I'm going to go off of her model. Because what I'm looking at... You got me in the thinking mood right now. I'm in a thinking mood right now. I'm trying to think with my brain. What do I want to do for this? Because this push is going to be really... It's pretty complicated. Because I've never done a female body type plush before. Except for Choppy, but I don't really count that. That was my first female plush ever, but it was my first female Sonic plush. And Sonic plushies, I have more of an idea what to do there. This, however, this is completely different. In fact, this is the first Dragon Ball plush I've made in well over a year. Bruh. It's been a year since I made a Dragon Ball plush. Longer than, possibly. And I don't count Zamasu because I started working on that a while ago. And I did finish it last year, but I still don't count that. He was like 90% complete for the like an entire 7 months. I need the lower torso template. Where's that at? Here's one. Take that out. Where's my bag? There it is. This will help. This will definitely help. Android 21 is roughly the same size as Goku, Goku is also the same size as Vegito. So this will definitely be my base help. He's gonna be my main helper. God, I gotta fix this guy up. I love him so much. He's my prize boy right now. I only have 3 Dragon Ball plushies that I made right now, out of the possible 7 or 8 of them that I made. And this guy right here means a lot to me, so I gotta keep him in good shape, or else me sad. Me son dead. Okay, let's see. That goes to this. That definitely goes. Absolutely. Alright, we're gonna use this then. Unless... Alright, I'm gonna draw this out, trace it. This is the template that I used for Mini-Lad, but it's roughly the exact same as the other guys. So we're gonna use it anyways.
HP services and repair parts may no longer be available for your PC as of 1/30/2020.
PC, if you will. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So yeah, at the moment I'm not working at GameStop for the as for the week. This week I'm not working, so I definitely have plenty of time to work on this, and I need to work on this because this custom is long overdue. Long overdue, and I feel really bad about it. I need to get it finished, so let's do that. Let's get this done. Now let's see here. I'm just drawing out the template, getting an idea of what I want to do here. What the heck is up with my freaking computer, dog? Do do do. Do. I'm sorry I'm not doing much right now, guys. I'm trying to get this on. I wanted to talk to people as I'm working on this, so it gives me something to think about, something to do, so I don't lose my mind. We're gonna do this. No. Yeah. No, this original line here is fine. Let's see. Do I want these? No, I want it really thin. All right, I got an idea. Thank you. Yeah, this is my room. It's a bit messy right now because I got a bunch of shipping boxes for if I ever get like a crap ton of customs boxes, and just all around stuff is just kind of being a myth. A bit of a myth. But I like having the angle better than what I used to have before, which was literally just my bed. I think that was always stupid. All right, let's try that. See if temp comes out. I'm hoping this comes out okay. Gonna fold it. What am I working on? I'm working on Android 21 from Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you don't know who that is, it's this lady. So, for a bit, I'm just currently drawing out the templates and whatnot. You know, as per usual. Where are my scissors? Jesus, I was not prepared for this freaking stream at all. I just wanted somebody to talk to while streaming. Where the flippy dip are my scissors, dog? Me brain tiny today. Tiny brain. Oh, flip. Are my scissors over here? No. Wow. Dog. What? What the hell is going on with my forehead there? I got a big freaking vein bulge in your forehead. Is that normal? I think my freaking hat is cutting off circulation in my brain. Sorry, Sonic, I gotta move you here, bud. I found it. I know where it is. This bag has a lot of my sewing stuff in it. Actually, it has my needle and my stuffing and my glue gun and my markers and basically everything I need to make a plush, because I took this with me on a trip so that way I could finish Choppy at a different location. So now I got it right here. Now I can wait real quick before I cut it. Scooch that. I love this song. It's the freaking song, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku fighting Kid Buu in Dragon Ball Z Kai, and it's a freaking banger. Moment of chance. Come on now. Let it burn. Energy. Let it burn. Go ahead and burn it like a fire. Fight for what you're really meant to be. Head to burn it like a fire. Once more, rising. Go ahead and burn it like a fire. Fight for what you're really meant to be. Head and burn it like a fire. Let it burn. Hey, Mr. Gojira, how's it going, buddy? Good evening. How you been, man? Haven't heard from you in a minute. How's it going, pal? Right now, I'm currently working on a custom job of Android 21 from Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you don't know who that is, this is her. So I gotta make that, and that's what I'm working on. I also have another custom I need to do, but right now this is my priority since I promised this person that I would focus on this more once Choppy was done. So that's my goal. We're gonna mark that off right here. We'll do that. The torso can be as long as, or the lower torso can be as long as I want it to be, actually, because now that I think about it, she has long pants that cover up a lot. So that's what I'll do. Energy. Let it burn. There we go. Looks weird, but that's what we got. That's what we're doing. That's what we got going on, dog. There we go. That's good. That's good. Good. What did I miss? Nothing. Literally nothing. I just made 2 templates. That's literally it. You're good. Fight for what you're really meant to be. Go ahead and burn the fire. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place these on some pink fabric. God, dude, this stuff is so soft. Like, if I had a blanket that stayed as soft as this fabric, like, forever, then that'd be my favorite blanket, because this stuff is so freaking soft. You remember when Vegeta got lost in the mountain? Yes. That's the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle OST. Original soundtrack. Dude, you're gonna turn that down a tick. Because, people are trained to sleep here. Don't you know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Gonna put all that on the side. Don't need these anymore now that I got my base body template. Got my utility bag here. Place this stuff here, here, here. God, this stuff is so soft. It's so smooth too. Just cutting it is like butter. Especially with these scissors. These scissors I would use for cutting the templates out. I just use these scissors just for cutting out like smaller sheets of the fabric to work with. I can't use these to cut out templates because it's just small. Contact cement. Don't mind me, bro. I'm just jamming, bro. I'm just jamming, bro. Alright, we got it. Flip this over. Put this down on the table. That is quite a mess right now of many things. One of them now is fabric that we are going to draw over so I can cut it out and make a nice little body for it. I would say the hardest part of making any Dragon Ball character is by far the hair. The hair is always the hardest part in any plush. Like, the body is like, for me, I know what I'm doing with it for the most part. Like, I have a lot of control. With the hair, it's because there's so many individual pieces, like bits and pieces you have to like symmetrically put on the head and hope for the best that it looks good in the end. And it wasn't until recent times that my Dragon Ball plushies really started to look good in the hair aspect. My Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which was was when my Dragon Ball characters really started to look good. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I will say, probably most accurate and by far best looking plush Dragon Ball wise that I've done. Like, when it comes to the face, the hair, all of it, it's just wish I had that plush still, but it's at the homie's house. I made it for my best friend, and he's taking good of it. He even has a nice little display stand for it where he's freaking doing the Dragon Fist pose. And it's pretty epic. shout out to the homie, Bradster Dokon. Actually, y'all remember him as Chris. It's the homie Chris. He was in my Dragon Ball Z video. Trying to cover up his identity, dog. Y'all know him. He was in my Dragon Ball Z video, which I'm not proud of because it was very stupid. The opening was very awkward and did not do well at all. Man walked in, so dudes. Shut up. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that, man. I'm so glad. Because Shadow's the homie. You always gotta take care of the homies. I'm glad to hear he's doing okay, though. This is going on for a long time. Once I'm done drawing this out, I'm switching to OST, dude. This one's going on forever. I just realized, ooh, that's gonna be fun and a pain at the same time. I was just thinking about it, and the freaking tail. I gotta make the tail. Not tonight, because I haven't even made the body yet, but once I make the body, one of the things I am gonna have to do is the tail, and I'm kind of looking forward to it, because tails have always been kind of fun to make, but also an extreme pain. Because, I mean, look at her tail. Look how long that is. Look at that. That's freaking crazy. Like, that's gonna look amazing and freaking just crazy. That's cool, man. I'm glad to hear he's doing alright. I'm glad to hear he's in good hands. Bam, bam, bam. Now for this, what do I want to do? What do I want? I definitely want to switch it to the side here, because that's a dragon. Oh, dude, Gogeta. Gogeta. You know what's funny? Back when I made Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, after making Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I bought a burgundy fake fur fabric to make a Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 plush. And I never did it. I don't know why. I actually still want to, but yeah, Zer Bendy Wires is where it's at. How many of you guys are actually like Dragon Ball fans? Other than Rose Dude, because it's in your name, and I know. I'm genuinely curious, because the majority of the time you guys are here for my Sonic works, and this time you're not. And I appreciate y'all sticking around for that reason. Don't mind me, I'm enjoying the cold taste of a Diet Coke. And choking on it too. You're a fan? How many of you guys saw the Broly movie? The Dragon Ball Super Broly movie? Man, me and the boys went to see that opening night. Oh, what an experience, dog. Like, legit. An amazing experience. With that soundtrack. You and me both, brother. We I've seen it in like I saw it in Japanese too, like probably 2 times, and in English about like a good 6 or 7, like in the time of it existing. I had it on Blu-ray, but I gave it to a friend for his birthday, or either that or just as a gift. I can't remember. Either way, I gotta get that movie again. I want to get the Steelbook because I know that exists, and I want to get it because that movie is totally worth the Steelbook for me. I'm not a huge Steelbook collector, but a family party, yeah. Definitely, if you have the chance, go watch it. It's so worth it. Like, it is the best Dragon Ball movie in history, in the history of Dragon Ball. In fact, in my personal opinion, it's the best Dragon Ball media that has ever existed in the history of Dragon Ball. I mean, yeah, but I feel like that's kind of the point of the movie. I feel like just, you know, Broly fighting and experiencing fighting with, you know, Goku and Vegeta. I kind of think that's the point, just so we get an understanding how strong he actually is. Because if you're a longtime Dragon Ball fan, then you know how strong Goku and Vegeta have gotten, and to see him like rival that just from dropping his freaking apple juice and throwing a tantrum over it, then yeah, it's freaking crazy. I love Broly though. Dragon Ball Super Broly. He's one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters, definitely. Like, he has such a good story. And he's such an innocent person too. Like, for the type of dude he is, when he's nice and chill, he is a pretty innocent dude, and I like that. Very wholesome. Even though he is like 40-something, which is very weird, but oh, sorry. Do 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 do. The reboots make no sense. I think they make sense. See, the thing is that the reason why is because they rebooted it is because the original stories were never actually made by Akira Toriyama, so they were never canon to the actual story. And then Toriyama made the entire story for Dragon Ball Super Broly. So, DBS Broly was basically Toriyama's complete rewriting of the original DBZ movies, and I think they desperately needed it. Not Bardock so much, but definitely Broly and Gogeta as well, I think, because as cool as Gogeta was back in the day, it didn't make much sense, because like there's no real point, like pinpoint in the timeline, because it's like both Goku and Vegeta are dead. Goku beat Majin Buu, and just everyone's just out and about living their lives as if nothing's going on. It makes no sense. Like there's no actual like time point, in my opinion, for that movie. So it's very odd. Oh, this thing needs thread. By the way, what's a good price for my SA2 plush? Honestly, dude, I have no idea. I have no idea. You'll have to really... I would say finish the product first to really see how it would look. And then probably look into it. Like, make a finished product. And if there's anything you feel like, you know, you would want to adjust or anything like that in future projects, then keep that in mind for when you make more. And then depending on the amount of time and effort and money and materials and stuff like that, that's when I would decide on a price. Me personally, my prices for my Sonic plushies, you know, they range from like, I don't know. I don't want to get into all that right now, but you get where I'm coming from. I'd say make a finished product first before, you know, naming prices, just so you know the actual look, the physical look of how it's going to come out. Because you never know until it's actually made. Me saying from experience, because your boy here, I had no idea how that was going to turn out. It turned out good at the time, but looking back, there's definitely quality control. Like, there was lack of quality control back in the day. So... Again, it all comes down to how it looks in the end. And, you know, the durability, the posability, all that stuff. So, I'd say finish the product first before trying to make a price on it. Just my personal advice. But, you know, do whatever, man. You don't have to do it my way. Like, I'm just saying, you don't have to do it my way. You can do it your own way, man. Everybody's got their own way. I didn't follow anyone's advice when making custom orders or, you know, really putting them up on market and stuff like that. Or even selling them for that matter. I just kind of did it my own way, and if I felt that I was undercharging for a plush after selling one, I would up the price for the next customer, or, you know, just up the price for anybody. Not just the next customer, but anybody. It's just how it works. Because originally, my custom Sonic plushies, they were around $60. And when I made my first custom job, it was $65, I want to say. And no, $65, way too low. Way too low. That's a freaking deal. Like, one thing's for sure, I made a deal with somebody for the Sonic and Shadow. It was Joseph. I made a deal with him back whenever I was still new to the whole custom jobs thing, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad that things turned out the way they did. Like, I feel bad that Joseph, because I in the end, Joseph didn't really pay in time, and I had bills I needed to pay, so I had to sell the two of them off to somebody else, to Jenny, because I needed the money at the time, and I was running out of time. So that's why Joseph never ended up getting the Sonic and Shadow. But, you know, he was getting a freaking deal out of it because he was actually one of my first customers. Like, and by one of my first customers, I mean probably the first or second person to come to me and say, hey, how much are you selling these for? What do you mean? What? What was that garbage? It's self-paused? It's music. It's a playlist. Don't ask if you're still there listening to music if you're listening to a playlist. That's stupid. Jesus, YouTube. You just keep on impressing more and more. Keep impressing me more and more with your freaking bullshit, dude. It's freaking weird. You trying to make this your job? Dude, okay, let me just say something. If you try making this your job, you might want to be careful with that, because A, it's extremely exhausting after a while. Like, extra exhausting. And B, there's no guarantee if... Yeah, there's no guarantee if, like, people are gonna buy it or not. Like, for example, I thought that whatever I make or push out... Because at a certain point, I thought whatever I make or push out would get sold. And I was proven wrong. Like, there's no guarantee what you make is gonna sell. Like, there is a good chance, because there are people who admire your work and stuff like that. And I'm not saying what you're going to end up making isn't worth it. I'm just saying you need to keep this in mind for the future if you want to make this your job. Give me a second. Hold on.
It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Sorry, I'm back. Someone called for me and I got a cookie. But what I was saying was, like, just be prepared if it doesn't work out. Because if you try to make it your job and don't have a backup plan, then it could definitely screw you over. I'm just saying from experience. I didn't do that. I knew for a fact that if I tried pushing these out, like customs and that and stuff like that, if I accepted too many at one time, I would get extremely overwhelmed, and then it would feel like a chore, and I would just get burnt out and never want to do sewing again. That's actually what happened to my Dragon Ball characters. My Dragon Ball characters, I used to love making Dragon Ball Z characters, and then just out of nowhere, I was making another plush for my friend Chris, and it was his Dragon Ball Xenoverse character, and the plush turned out amazing, incredible. I love how it came out, but the hair was what killed Dragon Ball Z plushies for me entirely, because there were at least 35 spikes on that head, individual spikes like this, like that. I had to make 35 plus of those and find and locate the spots that needed to, go in certain places. In the end, it felt like a chore, and I never wanted to do it ever again. That's why I switched to Sonic plushies after Dragon Ball Z plushies and stuff like that. In fact, I'm not saying I'm getting tired of Sonic plushies, but I might be getting tired of Sonic plushies. I'm not gonna quit Sonic plushies. I love doing Sonic plushies. They're not too difficult for me. It's just, at this point, it seems like I'm constantly doing the same thing, and it gets boring and, just repetitive after a while. Which is why I'm probably gonna move on from doing Sonic plushies. Well, actually, here's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna move on to different characters other than just hedgehogs, because hedgehogs are way too repetitive at this point. characters like the robots and Eggman himself, I could definitely do at any point. Which I might. I love Bardock's theme. I will make a Metal Sonic soon. That's for certain. So after Android 21, this is probably on my plan. After Android 21, I'm going to finish up my last custom. Oh no, you're good, Xity, dude. You're still here. You're still viewing. Oh, you're doing art, dude. That's even better, dog. That's what my streams are for, man. Is to get in the creative flow, the creative mood, and talk to fellow artists. That's how I view my streams. That's why I do my streams, is to talk to fellow artists about art things. It's like a group effort type deal. We're feeding off of each other's creativity. That's how I see it. And it keeps us going. Man, Gogeta... I do have problems with the original Gogeta story. But when they finally fused and turned into Gogeta, man, you know shit was about to go down. Do 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 do. Wait, when did they do that? The portal thing. I don't remember anything about portals to different worlds. Man, I'm such a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, man. I've been collecting a crap ton of SH Figuarts, dog. Like, legit. I've been collecting a lot of Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts action figures. I got them on display, and they look really nice. Gotta say. Love them. Love me my SH Figuarts. Hey, it's Terry. How's it going? You don't want to sell anything in your redesigns. That's another thing. That's actually a good idea. And I'm not saying your redesigns are not worth ever like working on. It's always up to the creator whether they want to make something or not. It's just that there's no guarantee it's going to sell. I'm not trying to put you down or anything. I'm just giving you advice. OCs, I feel like, won't sell over like a popular character. You know what I mean? Whether it's like a redesign or anything like that. Because I don't know, it's just not really something that people are looking for in the market. You know what I mean? Like, they would want this certain character over this certain character, like even if it was just the actual characters themselves, let alone OCs. You could make your OCs. Like, you can definitely make your OCs or redesigns or any of that stuff. And it would be really cool. Like, people would love it. You know what I mean? Exactly. They're too special to you, and you couldn't really, like, sell them off to some dude who's just like, hey, you know, this looks pretty neat. Or, because... what am I trying to say here? It's just there's no guarantee that you yourself, this is what I'm trying to say. You yourself would be comfortable with, like, you yourself, the creator, would be comfortable with letting something you created with your own creativity out to the public. You know what I mean? Like for selling or anything like that. Did I hear green flower? No, I didn't. Because here's one thing I want to do when I have my free time, right? I want to make Metal Sonic, right? And then after Metal Sonic, I wanted to make my, not really OC, but like it's not really an OC, but more of like a theory character. Not a theory character, but like a story character, which is like the Metal Sonic at the end of Sonic Heroes, but like in GUN, like painted like a GUN robot. I call him Gunmetal, and I always wanted to make a plush of that because I really like how that design came out. It was really, really cool. Beep. Yes, yes, actually. In fact, it's kind of like that at the moment. Is actually why I finally moved at this angle instead of sitting by my bed. It's because I finally got my desk cleared off because there were so many papers. Got them cleared out, thrown away most of them, all that. Put the templates, you know. Not exactly Neo Metal Sonic, but like, you know how at the end of Heroes he like transforms back into regular Metal Sonic. That basically just not really classic Metal Sonic but before the modern Metal Sonic design where he had like all those extra like bolts and you know, those extra like not dents, the grooves and stuff like that. Basically his more basic design from like Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure, stuff like that, where he still had the round body but his limbs were long enough as modern Sonics, like as long as modern Sonics. You know what I'm talking about, right? Not exactly as classic design, but like that middle in-between ground from like Sonic Adventure 1 to Heroes. Then after that, it became like the new, like the modern Metal Sonic design, where he had like all those extra grooves and bolts and like extra attachments and stuff like that along his arms, his body, just his general shape. Right now I'm sewing the body, in case you didn't know. And it's kind of okay. Bam, bam, bam. Welcome back. I'm gonna have GameStop deliver me an Animal Crossing case. Alright, we're switching the soundtrack. I think that's it for my DBZ playlist. Yeah, we'll just go back to the original. Yeah, no kidding. That's actually one thing I'm kind of scared of doing. And the reason being, it's, like I said, it's going to turn into a chore at some point. I know it is. It usually does. Yeah. Piece of fuzz. I do like Adventure Sonic's design like so much. I love it. I love it so much. I can't stand modern Sonic anymore, man. Like the design of it, any of it, like just the personality, any of it. I can't stand it anymore. It's just same garbage. It's just all garbage, man. I can't stand it. His design isn't like that. It doesn't have anything going on for it like back in the day. Like, it doesn't have the attitude that freaking modern Sonic did. You know what I mean? Also, his face is freaking always so stiff. He doesn't have eyebrows anymore, pretty much. Recite Tikal's prayer and you will be fine. What is the freaking servers are the 7 chaos? Chaos is power. Power enriched by the heart. Power enriched by my shirt. Sorry, that was I've been hanging out with my friends for too long, man. That was shout out to homie Jiro. That just came out of nowhere. Sorry, y'all. Wish you hadn't seen that. That is so stupid. Shout out to the homies Tsubarashi Giro on Twitter. Dog, it's freaking crazy. Hold on a second. Yeah, no kidding. Like, Sonic has been so unexpressive recently in video games and everything. Hold on, I gotta grab another, see if I have another template over here. That's how you know you're in trouble. No, I didn't. Shoot, man. You know what, here, let me open that up in a different tab. So that way I look at it after this stream here. Speaking of the song, Speaking of this song, that's another character I've been wanting to work on for a while. Which character, you ask? Well, connect this song with a certain robot, and you tell me. I know Sonic Robo Blast 2, Kart 2 or whatever it is that freaking racing game, and it's really fun. Oh, it was close. I was very close. I was just missing one line, and then I ruined it with a shit joke. Oops. Hi! Welcome! It's good to see ya! It's good to see you. Welcome to my stream. Right now, we are currently working on something. I couldn't find the template. Right now, I'm currently working on an Android 21 custom job that I have to work on, so there's that. I'm working on Android 21 from Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you don't know who that is, it is this nice lady right here. She's pretty cool. So I gotta make her. That's going to be quite the challenge. Not in a bad way. I accepted the challenge, so Hyper Shattuck plush? Maybe. Hypersonic plush I might do one day. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. It's always nice to see new people hopping in. I always appreciate it. Tell me, are you an artist yourself? I always like talking to new artists, or talking to people who also do art. Don't tell me, please. No, this is the bane of my existence right here. The freaking tied knot of doom. Oh my god. There we go. I fixed it. That's why you always gotta go kind of slow in each stitch, or else it's gonna tie itself. And it's going to be a pain. Yes, they are. Trust me, they are. Shadow alone has very annoying quills to make. Shattuck is going to be a headache. I can guarantee it. That's awesome. That's really cool, actually. Huh. I always think Dragon Ball artists are really cool, and I always like seeing each other's art. I actually drew something up on Saiyan Day. Actually, no, the day after Saiyan Day, because I had no free time during Saiyan Day. So... Nope. Alright, we can... That's a jam. That's straight up just a jam. Thank you. It's an old Guardian of the Galaxy t-shirt that I had from my uncle. It was his, and then I was given it. And it's very cozy. I really like how that drawing came out. My Saiyan Day drawing that I did the other day. It turned out awesome. I love it. Sorry, I'm just vibing out to this. I really like the song. I like the OVA in general. It's quite the jam. Dude, I gotta make... I gotta give him his cowboy hat. I gotta make him his cowboy hat. I gotta make him a cowboy hat from the OVA, dog. Other than Sonic, what else are you a fan of? Dragon Ball Z, Nintendo, just in general, Pokemon, freaking, what else? Marvel Comics, stuff like that. I'm trying to look around my room and see if there's anything else I'm a fan of. Not that anymore. If you didn't know, I pointed at a old Five Nights at Freddy's plush that I have up there, just sitting there. Reason why it's up there is because I made it. And as much as I can't stand the franchise anymore, I'm still proud of me, baby boy. People came for the music. It's quite the jam. Right now. Do it right this second. You know what? Maybe next stream, because right now I'm actually getting in the groove of this, which is shocking for me, because like for this plush I have not like really sat down and gotten in the groove for. But I'll definitely do it on stream. That I can guarantee you. And if I don't, well then I'm a stupid poopy liar. I'm just a big stupid dumb liar who lies to his loyal subscribers. How long is this going on for? I'm gonna have to cut it off short here in a bit, because this is a half-hour long version of this song, and I did not expect that, so oops. Yeah, I know what you mean. Still, it was just funny, like, make the hat now, do it. It's just funny. Hey, you guys play Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle? Because I do. I play the hell out of that game. Mobile devices, free to download, but also microtransactions exist and are the bane of my existence, for I put money into the game. A Goku Hedgehog. That'd be funny. GE Knuckles plush? You mean like the classic or the Sonic X one? I know somewhere around here I have the GE Knuckles, the Sonic X Knuckles, but it's used like crazy. I bought it from somebody who was doing like a bulk sale, or not sale, but like who was selling off their plushies on Twitter. Here he is. I have my plush. I have my my box of like just miscellaneous plushies down here, so I just pulled them out. Here he is. He's a good boy. Very cool. But as you can see, his nubs are missing, and he's missing his tag and his hanger. So he's in rough shape. He's loved, as you can call it. Do I post on my Amino? Not anymore. Not anymore. I used to, but once I lost my main Amino account, then I gave up on it because there was no way of getting it back, and I was furious with that. Because at the time, I think I had like 2,800 followers on Crafty, which pissed me off that I lost all that, so I gave up on it. Basically, they updated the app to where you had to put in like a confirmation email, and since I logged in with my Facebook, The email I used on my Facebook was years old, and I never used it, so it's been terminated ever since. And I couldn't find my way around it, so it just ended up getting lost. My posts are still up on the Crafty Amino from like 2 years ago when I was using it, but was it 2 years ago? No, more than actually. Do I have Instagram? Yes, I do. I have Instagram. Let's see. Give me a second here. Let me just see if I can pull it up. Yeah, I'll probably put new nubs on him. Because he needs his nubs. Knuckle gotta have his nub. I'm gonna have to cut this short, as much as I'm jamming out to it. By the way, I'm almost done stitching this up, so that's good. That means we can move on to the next thing after this, which is stuffing it. Hee hee. I know my streams don't really got much going on for them. It's me just basically sitting here talking to you guys while I put a needle into some fabric a bunch of times until it makes a shape. But I enjoy them, and I need to do them more. And now that, you know, this whole quarantine thing, I actually can now. Got plenty of time. So... Alright, let me pull up my Instagram real quick. The camera is shaking, if you're wondering. That's because it's sitting on top of my laptop. Switching. So this song. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to look it up on my computer. I have my secondary phone. I'm so glad that I actually finally switched my phone, because I can use this for streaming, and I can use my old thing here for looking stuff up. And it's super handy. Yeah. Alright, thank you, Exity. Thank you for plugging that. I really appreciate that. Right now, I'm plugging in my Twitter, or my Instagram here. My forehead's doing this weird vein thing. What is up with that? Am I okay? Is my face about to freaking explode? What's up with that? It's not normally like that. Okay. Alright, there's my Instagram. Literally just that. That's my Instagram name. I don't think it's under anything else. You'll know. You'll don't know what that was. So there's my Instagram. You'll know it when you see it. It's literally just a drawing of me wearing a Sonic t-shirt, a black Sonic t-shirt. Ah, there you are. I swear to God, this freaking my streams are like 50% sewing. No, like it's like 25% sewing, 25% talking, and then 50% dancing. Like when you bring it down to just that. Just jamming out to some good vibe and music. Just be jamming, dog. That's all. I'm definitely making Animal Crossing plushies at some point. I have to. Like, I gotta get this craving of mine of making these characters, these adorable animal characters. Dog, I wanna make my Animal Crossing character. I'm gonna do that sometime. Someone asked me, I got a comment one day, recently I think, someone asked why I stopped making videos, which was a really good question. So, I've been favoring live streams over videos recently, and the reason for that is because my videos, I just feel like I'm not myself as much as I am in person, which in live streams, you get me, for the most part, I guess. I mean, you get the censored me, and by censored, I mean, I have a pretty out there sense of humor that I share with my friends, and it's really funny. Nothing bad, it's just like language, stuff like that, like just inside jokes that are inappropriate, stuff like that. But other than that, you get mostly me. And like, what's my favorite animal and color? My favorite animal? That's a good question. Jesus, dog. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite animal is. I forgot what this song was. I forgot this song was a meme, and I put it in my playlist because it actually doesn't sound bad. I forgot this song was on my playlist, and I'm just so used to hearing it that I forget what it actually is. It's a mashup of Megalovania from Undertale and Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic Adventure, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You can share your sense of humor with me. I don't even share my sense of humor. Well, okay, I do a little bit, but like, I don't know. I'm not very proud of my sense of humor. It can be kind of dark at times. And just all around stupid. Like the only people I share my sense of humor with are like my really extremely close friends that I've known for a very long time. Like my sense of humor, I don't even share with my coworkers, and they're pretty good friends to me. Like, you know, I really appreciate my coworkers. at GameStop. They're really good people. I consider them as friends. You know, they're the homies, but like my dog. Let me think. I can think of my favorite bird, going back to the favorite animal thing. Because I was thinking about it. My favorite bird is an owl. I can guarantee you that. My favorite animal, however, I'm not sure. See, the thing is, the way I see it with comedy, it is extremely subjective, and like my sense of humor. Excuse me. My sense of humor is a little like, what's the word I would say? Not really offensive. It's not really offensive, or it's not hateful or anything. Like, at the end of the day, I love and respect everybody for who they are, like, whether they are a different race, different color, gender, any of that stuff. Like, any of that. I love them and respect them for who they are. And, you know, as long as they share that mutual respect, I totally vibe with them. That's my opinion at the end of the day. That's who I am at the end of the day. But my sense of humor may seem like that's a different story. Which is why I do not say a lot of the things I want to on Twitter. Just like shit posting. Like, I'm never rude to anybody. I will never be rude to anybody. Do 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 ba da ba 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 do 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 do. I get my sense of humor mostly from my friends. I've really adapted my sense of humor from my friends. Especially two individuals. The boys, if you will. Shout out to the homies. But, you know. I refuse to share that sense of humor on my official Twitter. Or online, really, because I feel like that part I just don't want to share with people. Because I feel like it's not something that needs to be shared, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of sense of, you know, my sense of humor can peep out a little bit, but just not to the extreme that I have with the boys, you know what I mean? Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Let me think. My favorite animal. I mean, I'm still on that. Like, I'm still trying to think of my favorite animal, dog. Probably dogs, like canines in general. I like dogs. Well, yeah, I'd say so. I'd say I like dogs the most. As for house pets, like legit. Well, thank you for that. Favorite color? Oh, definitely lime green. Lime green is my favorite color. Or red. Whichever. Lime green. Basically this type of green. It's my favorite color. I used to wear it all the time. Like, it used to be my #1 color. But as of recently, I've stopped wearing it. I've been wearing a lot more red. Still is my favorite color, I would say. No, dude, I didn't take my own advice. I said go slowly or else it's gonna tie itself, and it did. Shit. There we go. Fixed it. Do do bow bow bow. Specifically lime green with like if there was a secondary color involved, it would be brown. Like lime green and brown. It's going to be a long night. No, it's not. We're not going to finish this thing tonight. That's for sure. I'm only streaming for a little bit longer, actually. Because, that'd be cool. Considering I read a lot. What's my favorite transformation in the Dragon Ball series? That is a good question. Let me think about that. Favorite look for a transformation? Definitely Super Saiyan 4. I think it's the most original and most visually appealing transformation there has been in a very long time. As for like actual like hype and action, I'm not saying Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct, no. I love Ultra Instinct. I think it's really cool, but it's too much plot armor. You know what I'm saying? And Super Saiyan Blue is way too overused, so I can't say that. Way too overused. Everything is Super Saiyan Blue anymore, and it's like, it never beats anything, really. Ah, I'm glad they're fun. I'm glad you think they're fun. It makes me happy. That means I'm doing something right. I would, you know what, I think Evolution is pretty cool. I think Blue Evolution is pretty cool, but you know what? Maybe, you know, as much as I love Ultra Instinct, I might have to say Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 is such a good transformation. Like, when it comes to battles. I'm not talking about, like, after Dragon Ball Z. I mean during Dragon Ball Z movies, during Dragon Ball Z episodes, all that stuff. Because it's rarely used. It's far from overused. In fact, it's barely used at all. And when it's used, there is shit going down. Like, stuff is happening. So, top notch, honestly. By the way, got this sewn up, flipped inside out. Yeet. You know, Super Saiyan God is actually really good. Like, the red hair is also a really cool transformation. I just like visually the look of it, how it makes the characters look younger and thinner. I like that. Slimmer. I think it looks neat. It's different. Instead of it's like the opposite of what transformations do in Dragon Ball anymore. Like, they usually make them bulky. Super Saiyan Kaioken. Ooh. Oh, man. I wish we got more of that. That was freaking awesome. I know Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is really cool. I love that transformation. Like, when it was first introduced, bro, everybody was flipping their shit, dog. Like, everyone was flipping out like, oh! Me and my friends were in a group call whenever that episode dropped, and we were just like, because we were keeping up with the Japanese dub when it dropped. And Hyper Saiyan God, bruh. Oh, I love this. It's so chill. Time is it? 10:42. Oh. Oh man. Aw, thank you. You know, I'm always down for hanging out with people. I love hanging out with people. right now, not so much though. Like online, definitely, but like when it comes to actually going out, I love going out, like just hanging out at like shops and food, like restaurants and shit with my friends. It's my favorite thing to do, honestly. Number one favorite thing to do is hang out with my friends. Not even kidding. I love my friends. Because the thing is, my main goal in life is to be known as, like, the best friend, you know what I mean? Like, a friend that people really can count on. You know what I mean? I try to be there. Because I've had friends that are just, like, there to just be around for the shits and giggles and, like, aren't really there for the serious stuff. Like, say, like a family passing or some shit. And they'll be like, bruh, Fortnite. No. I've always, like, in my childhood, I've always dealt with, like, really shitty friends and just shitty kids in general. And I don't know. Hey, it's Jake the Snake. How's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, friend? It's good to see you. But like, yeah, I always just try to be that one friend. You know what I mean? The good kind. The loyal kind. It's just there have been like certain friends that I've had during my childhood, or even later than that, that have been extremely toxic and just like would not be able to deal with because of just the type of person they were or turned out to be, stuff like that. I just couldn't deal with that anymore. And eventually I met some really cool people. Really cool people. Who knows what's what. Stuck inside your house. Yep. Same here, buddy. Same here. Aw, that's nice. That's awesome. Yeah, me and my buddy David, we've been friends since freshman year of high school, back in, I want to say 2016, possibly 15. We've been friends for years, and we've been through thick and thin, me and that guy. Scared the shit out of me, dog. That scared the hell out of me. Vega dies on stream in HD, no less. But yeah, me and David, we've been through thick and thin, and also my other best friend Chris. I have two best friends. It's my good buddy Chris and my good buddy David. They are and forever will be the boys. They're the homies, and I don't know what I would do without them, cause legit they've helped me in life. They legit helped me be the person who I am today. And without them, I'd probably be lost, cause legit they're family to me. Like, they're a legit family to me. And I'm glad I met them. I really am, because throughout my entire life, I've dealt with really shitty people and really shitty friends. Thank you. And to meet them, who are very close, like, they're very similar to the person who I am and who I want to be, like, they mean the world to me, you know what I mean? So I'm really glad that I've met them. Also, many other friends that I've been hanging out with recently, especially. Whoa, my phone just did a thingy. I don't want to name names at the moment, because in case if people don't want to be called out, or any, like, friends of mine don't want to be called out, but definitely people who have helped me through so much and who have been there for me so much throughout so many things. I try to keep, like, so much of my personal life, like such as drama or like shit that's happening with my family or friends, anything like rough, I try to keep that out of my social media life. Like I don't tweet out like when shit's going down, like if I'm in a shitty mood, or like if someone passes or anything like that, because I feel like, and I'm not dissing on anybody who does do stuff like that. Like, say if they're feeling rough or in a bad mood or anything, say they tweet it out whatever they're feeling or going through. I'm not dissing them or anything like that. If they want to do that, that's fine. It's just me personally, I feel like my personal life, I don't have to involve you guys with that, because then like it doesn't need to be something you need to worry about. You know what I mean? Like I just want you guys to see the good vibes. I just want you guys to see the good vibes, dog. Like legit. Yeah, that sucks, man. You got it good? Oh, all right. See you later, Jake. Thanks for hanging out, man. Stay safe, buddy. Don't touch no. Don't be handshaking. None of that. Don't be shaking hands. And if you do, bro, you better drench your damn hands in some hand sanitizer. No, for real though. Stay safe, man. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. See you later. Also, stay. Just take care. See you later, buddy. Also, check it out. The shape up here looks a little off, but once we actually get like a body shape going, it's gonna look good. Yeah, see, it'll look alright eventually. Another thing, like when people online, like I've been through like ever since I made my Sonic plushies, I've like met so many new people on like Twitter and other like social media and stuff like that. With toilet paper, you can kill the virus joke. You're be spitting facts, dog. Toilet paper kills corona. Hashtag save up the TP pandemic. Give me a second. Hold on. Wait, hold up. My throat feeling a little congested. Thank you. Make a toilet paper plush? Dog. Like, there have been people who here's one thing I want to talk about. There have been people in my past, like, friends, actually, like, ex-best friends, who I used to look up to quite a lot, and were not the best people for me. You know what I mean? And when I was a kid, I held on to a toxic relationship. I held on for dear life to any friendship, because as a kid I was like so I was so desperate for friendship, you know what I mean? So I would hang out with anybody. And as I grew up, I realized that I could meet people, like I could have these friends. I could make friends with people that were like me, not just like wouldn't just have to look for somebody with the same interest or anything like that and just say, hey, we got the same interest, let's be friends, even if they were like definitely not the same person as I am. But like, by trying to make friends with people who you wouldn't expect being friends with, say, because here's the thing, I'm going to tell you all a little story. about me and my best friend Chris. I'm not proud of this, but back in when we first met, this was 7th grade. This was in the 7th grade, so I want to say possibly around like 2012, 2013 type, like around there was when we first met, right? Me and Chris, when we first met, hated each other. Reason being, Chris was not the most popular kid in the class, in the school actually. At the time, he was a very socially awkward kid, and I kind of fell into that same category, but because I was with that school for much longer than he was, I knew people and actually made friends with some of the douche kids there. And so my friends treating Chris the way they did kind of made me reflect on that and do the same thing just so I could still be friends with them. And I hated that. I hate looking back on that. And like, I've learned to accept this, and now that me and Chris are such great friends, I've learned to forgive myself and stuff like that. But like, when he first came to the school, he was bullied a lot. Just because he was socially awkward. Like I was very socially awkward as well when I was a kid. But because I made certain friends, it kind of cured my socially awkwardness, whatever. Anyways, because my friends would pick on Chris so much, it made me do the same thing. And one day, out of nowhere, I thought to myself, because I knew Chris liked Sonic the Hedgehog, Nintendo stuff like I do. Like, he was very similar to me in my interests and stuff like that. And yet, like, I still kind of picked on him, and I feel terrible about it. Like, I really do, even today. But, you know, one day I just, like, realized my mistake, and, like, I went up to him, because I thought about it one night. I was sleeping on it, and I was like, I remember back when I was even younger than that, how hard it was to make friends and how I got picked on a lot and how much I wouldn't like being picked on. And then I realized that I'm doing the same thing to Chris. The next day I went to school and I walk up to him and I go, look, I'm really sorry for the way I've been treating you. I did some thinking and I think we could be friends. And I basically just apologized to him for how I treated him and shit like that. And in the end, it worked out because we are really close now. Like, we are best friends to this day. And that was back in... Jesus, that was almost a fucking decade ago. In 2 years, it will be a decade ago. That's freaking wild. Jesus Christ. Anyways, that's how I met my friend Chris. We've been friends ever since. And, yeah, I'm just really happy with how things turned out. Because you don't have to be somebody you're not to hang out with people. Like, you could find people who are like you, who have the same stuff going on. Because it turns out me and Chris were kind of going through some of the same stuff at the time. Like when it came to family issues and stuff like that. And in the end, we helped each other out. We helped each other through it, and we made friends by meeting each other's friends, and we just created a group together, you know what I mean, of friends and stuff. And it's changed my life ever since. So today's lesson: don't be a stinky doo-doo brew. I meant to say bully, but I said brew. Don't be a stinky doo-doo bully, and try to make friends with everybody, except for toxic people, because toxic people could be very bad for your self-esteem and also personality and just your life. Because I made friends with toxic people around that time. I don't talk to them anymore because I don't look. Here's the thing: certain friends or certain ex-friends, we were close back then, right? But recently I've figured out who I am and who I want to be as a person. and it just doesn't mash up with the type of person that, like, the type of people that they are. And I've decided to distance myself from those people after a while. And in the end, I'd say it actually worked out for me, for my mental health and everything, because that really, like, legit, it was not helping me out.
What the heck was that just now? What the hell?
Like, I don't know where I'm going with this story, but I just thought it would be nice to share this with you, because I feel like it's an important story, you know, since we're on the topic of this. I don't know how we got on the topic of this, but I'm glad we did, because I got to tell you a really important story that I don't really share that much, because I'm never proud of it. See, that's the thing. A lot of people, when it comes to friends, a lot of people would rather have quantity over quality when it comes to friends. I've never been that way. Like, yes, I wanted a lot of friends at the time because I would get... Wait, what? Question right now, what is that metal rod? This right here is actually what I use to make my plushies posable. This is actually a metal stem wire, is what it's called. It is called a... Here, let me see if I can find a packaged one. Here it is. I got it. Whoa! Just broke my freaking table. This right here. It is a metal stem wire. It is a 16 gauge metal stem wire. Hold on. Focus. Focus. There we go. It is a 16 gauge metal stem wire. And I use this in every plush I have made because it is really good for posability. So yeah. In the end, I just really wanted to, you know, I just wanted to be the good friend that I never got as a kid, and I want to stay that good friend for as long as I can, until one day I freaking morph into a freaking titan of destruction. That's fine. All I am. Like, I don't get into my personal life that much on stream or on social media for the reasons that I don't want to worry people, and I don't want to get them involved with stuff that I'm going through. But this, I feel, is an exception, because we're talking about something that I feel like needs to be discussed more, because bullying is such a problem with, you know, with a lot of people when it comes to kids. Adults even can get bullied, and it's crazy. It's important because, you know, we're living in this time where things are constantly changing, and I feel like this is something we need to discuss more. You know what I mean? I'm not one to get all political, because, you know, you're just here to freaking watch me stitch a freaking 2 pieces of fabric and stuff it. But, you know, I don't try to get political or, you know, spread the word or any of that crap. But like this, I feel like it's appropriate for the topic that we're talking about right now. I am. Another off-topic question: do you think Kaioken is underused or underestimated? I think that freaking Toei Animation uses it wrong. I think they freaking use it incorrectly. I don't think it's underused. After a certain point, yes it is, but I think at a certain point they make it irrelevant because they basically cancel out the fact that it multiplies someone's ability and not increases their ability. Like, here's a good example. Dragon Ball Super, at the Tournament of Power, Goku, when he first fights Jiren, he goes to base form. Like, he cuts off the Super Saiyan Blue power. Then he transforms into Super Saiyan, fights Jiren, does nothing. transforms into, I think, Super Saiyan 2 after that. I think he skips Super Saiyan 3 for whatever reason. Then goes Super Saiyan God, then Super Saiyan Blue, then Super Saiyan Kaioken. Here's the thing. He was actually, like, getting Jiren to block at Super Saiyan Blue. If he's at Kaioken times 20, he should have actually gotten some good hits in, is how I see it. But the way they use it, they just use it as the next step up of transformation, which I think is stupid. It's supposed to be a strength multiplier, not the next step up. Kaioken is a really cool technique. I think they should use it more, like, they should use it properly and not freaking just make it, oh yeah, it's like a few steps up from Super Saiyan Blue instead of it's Super Saiyan Blue times 20, which could kill freaking anybody, which should, yeah. Like, the power of Super Saiyan Blue multiplied by 20 should kill anybody. Do you watch anime? Yes. Not every anime. I'm not a huge anime watcher, but there are occasionally ones that I do watch. Your fears and pain when you can't. Oh, but what I was wanting to say was, in the end of the day, I have nothing, like, there's no bad blood between me and the people who I, like, what's the word, discommunicated from in the past, like friends and stuff like that. Like, I don't have anything against them. Like, I don't hate them. I'm not mad at them. It's just, I can't really let myself be around those types of people that are, like, that toxic, and just, because at that point, I'm just hanging out with the wrong crowd, and it just doesn't vibe with me. I'm not really good at saying what I'm feeling, so there's a few things here and there which won't make sense with what I'm talking about. So I apologize for that, because me brain not the biggest, but it's okay. Sorrow, you paid in trade when you can't help but follow. It puts you right back where you can. Live and learn, and on the edge of tomorrow. This is a very different stream than usual, dog. Like, legit, I'm over here talking about my feelings. Not used to that. Heck, the ability of Super Saiyan Blue doesn't even make sense at all, because it's supposed to be the strength equivalent of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, right? The power of a Super Saiyan God itself is extraordinary. And then on top of Super Saiyan, which is supposed to be stronger than the Kaioken multiplier, and the fact it does nothing. It's crazy how useless it is. Like, Super Saiyan Blue is just so useless. Like, it's such a useless garbage transformation, in my opinion. I think it's so stupid. I think there are incredible, like, events that happen because of Super Saiyan Blue, because I love Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta and Vegito. Like, the fusions are crazy awesome, in my opinion. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is an awesome look, but the way they actually use it is so dumb to me, because it makes no sense. They just completely forget about power scaling, I feel. And then people are like, oh, but what if the enemy is just that strong? Dude, Krillin was able to block some of Goku's Super Saiyan Blue punches while training. That's not okay. That's actually disgusting. Wave. I'm doing good now, though. Like, aside from, now that we're talking about, like, have you ever? Trevor Henderson. No, I have not. Wait, actually, hold on. I know of a Trevor. Dude, I don't know. Trevor Henderson. Dog, I don't know. Because I don't know. I had friends that were. I had a friend that was named Trevor, but I haven't heard from him in like years. Let's remember that Goku likes to hold back. Yeah, but even then, like a single punch from Super Saiyan Blue, Krillin wouldn't be able to survive that. There's no way. Even if he was holding back, it's still like no possible way. What I like to do with these, because here's look at this. This is the skeleton so far, right? That right there is not nearly long enough for the legs. So what I like to do is I like to shit. Don't forget it after all this time. You're back for more. This is what I like to do for my Dragon Ball characters, because limbs get really long in the world of Dragon Ball Z. I stick an extra wire through from the point of where the legs are. I stick it through. Oh shit, hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Oh no, that's actually the wrong spot. No. And I like to stick it through the top, like this. Right? Sonic holds back to... yeah, he does. Yeah. Can't resist, but that's what it takes to be infinite. And then, let me see. And then I'll leave just enough out so that way he can have a nice long neck. And then I twist the two wires around together, like that. That's the wire from the arm and the wire in the leg. And twist them together until they're one. What made you want to make 21? So this is actually not for me. This is a custom job. Someone paid me for this. So I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it actually if I wasn't custom, like if I didn't get the custom job. But yeah, it's definitely like an interesting challenge. I'm not saying I'm not looking forward to this. Like, I actually am glad that I got this custom job because it's such a different, like, it's different. It's very different. But, yeah. The book writer and artist of... Wait, the book writer artist of what? Where's my freaking pliers, kid? There it is. Thought it was in my bag, but it's not. My main goal in life is just to be a likable person. Trevor Henderson. He's the book writer and artist of what, though? Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm very confused. 7 rings in hand. Oh, shoot. Right now I'm tying off the bottom so that way it's nice and, like, connected. I don't know what the word... I can't think of the word for it. Freaking... Come on now. This is being a pain. See, the one thing I don't like about this wire is that it ends up being so thick that you can't, like, at a certain point, like this point, you can't do anything with it. You gotta really work it. Which is what I'm doing right now. Working it. Crap. Double crap. Have you ever seen Dragon Ball? Yes. Yes, I actually have. Oh, and no, like, you can ask as many questions as you want. Like, I'm always down for answering questions. I love answering questions. Like, if people want to ask me something, I'll answer it. There we go. Look at that. See, now the wire is nice and long, and it is perfect. Of ghostly things and strange creatures. I have not seen that. I haven't seen that story, or, you know, sorry. This is a jam. I like this version so much better than the actual song from the game. I'm trying to get this right because it's still kind of sticking out in a weird spot. I guess that's okay. I guess this is fine. Now to do the same on this side. Remember, I'm working on the skeleton right now, so we got the arms out here. This is the arm skeleton. Sonic the movie, the game. Ha! One single hand, 7 rings in hand. Catch fire now. No. There we go. That's what I want. And then I want this to angle upright with... a banger. That's what we like to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think about Future Trunks? Yeah. Oh, what do I think about Future Trunks? I think he's cool. I think he's a great character. In Dragon Ball Super, though, I think he's weird. I don't know. I don't know. I like Trunks. I like Future Trunks in the Cell Saga, and in the Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks Saga, he's okay. He's okay. But then again, Dragon Ball Super itself is okay. Like, I'm sorry to say, ladies and gentlemen, Dragon Ball Super is not the best piece to Dragon Ball Z media. They should make a movie of Super Trunks, dog. Like, if you're a huge Dragon Ball Super fan, then I apologize, but it is far from the best piece of Dragon Ball Z media, or Dragon Ball media in general. Because it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't live up to, like, the proper, like, continuation of Dragon Ball, in my opinion. Because they ended Dragon Ball with, you know, the world is saved, they stopped Majin Buu, and the heroes are living their lives. You know? Well, aside from the ending, here's my big gripe with Dragon Ball Super. It's boring. It can be boring. It's, now, and I know what you're probably thinking, but what about the Tournament of Power? What about all the amazing fights and animations and stuff like that? Yeah. The amazing fights and animations that they do only on certain occasions of the story are incredible. But the entire story itself and the environments, just the pacing of it is all just not nearly, it's not there. Because here's the thing. Each saga of Dragon Ball Super has a specific, no, Dragon Ball Super as a whole has a specific pattern, right? It's like big bad dude shows up and oh god, it's hard to say because it's hard. I'm trying to think of how to say this. What I'm really thinking. This big bad dude shows up and they literally can't do anything to stop him, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep fighting him constantly, nonstop, in the same exact location. Same exact location. Like, I mean, same floor, same everything. Until out of nowhere, we step out, come back, and then he's stronger. I know that sounds like Dragon Ball Z, but it's different because in Dragon Ball Z, let me give you an example. Let me give you a strong example here of how I view Dragon Ball Super, right? Picture Dragon Ball Z, the Cell Saga, right? Cell Saga. Dude shows up from the future. Turns out to be Vegeta's son and Bulma's son. Tells Goku, look, you gotta take this medicine in 3 years or else you're gonna die, and so is everybody else because androids are coming to destroy the planet. Or basically destroy humanity. They train for 3 years, androids show up, Goku doesn't take the meds. Everyone's fighting the androids, and as Goku's trying to recover, everyone's trying to recover from the androids are doing their own thing. And Piccolo is trying to fuse with Kami. That's 4 things happening on top of each other. Like, that's 4 things right there that's happening at one spot. Meanwhile, in Dragon Ball Super, literally one thing is happening at a time. One thing is happening at a time. Example, Goku Black arc. My personal favorite arc in the entire thing of Dragon Ball Super, but it's extremely flawed. Here's why. Everything happens in 2 spots. First thing that happens, Trunks shows up on Bulma's front doorstep in his new time machine, right? First location, Capsule Corp. Everyone groups up, meets up with Trunks, trains a bit. Goku Black shows up from the future to Capsule Corp, right? As everybody's there. Nothing around the rest of the world is happening, pretty much. Goku Black goes to the future, so does everybody else. They go back to the future, and guess what? The main battle place is in the future at the center of all the destruction. There are only 2 points there are only 2 spots where they really have major fights, and there's just no sense of environment and world. Like, it all feels like a video game. It feels like 2 stages only. It feels like Xenoverse, basically. How there's only 2 stages in the entire season. With Dragon Ball Z, that's not the case, because here's another example. Dragon Ball Super, freaking yeah, like Dragon Ball Heroes. We'll get into that later. I'll get into that in a little bit here. But Dragon Ball Z has a lot going on for it. Because here's another example. Cell absorbs 17, right? Piccolo's trying to fight Cell. Or, no. As Goku is... What? Goku is on Kami's lookout, waiting with Gohan for Vegeta and Trunks to get out of the chamber. Cell absorbs... Now that's the lookout, right? Cell absorbs 17 and fights Piccolo and Android 16 on islands miles and miles away from the lookout, right? That's 2 locations right there, right? Meanwhile, freaking Trunks and Vegeta are training in the time chamber. You keep seeing that. That's 3 places. And Bulma is working on, different... He's looking on different, Bulma is looking at ways to stop the androids at Capsule Corp. It's just, so many things are happening in this... God. You know what? I'm going to stop, because I just realized the tangent I'm going on right now. I need to stop. I'm not even working at this point. I'm just going on a tangent. And I need to shut up. I apologize, everybody. I just think Dragon Ball Super doesn't have a world in it. It's just it's just 1 or 2 stages. And then, freaking another thing to think about is, basically, freaking the Goku Black arc is probably the most open arc in the entire series of Dragon Ball Super. And by open, I mean most environmental. That's the only arc that has the most environments. And that's not good, considering it barely has any environments. Because, Think about it. The first arc, it's literally the boat or space. That's the Battle of Gods arc, right? Resurrection F. It's literally just that freaking the ocean or whatever is where they fight. You just went on a Dragon Ball rant. I did. Oh my god, no. Universal Tournament with Champa and Beerus. That was there was only one fighting location that was on the freaking, that was at the tournament the place. Goku Black Arc, literally just Capsule Corp and the future. And after that, what was after that? After that was the Universal was the Tournament of Power? Was that after Goku Black? Yeah. Tournament of Power was literally just the Tournament of Power. Like, only places. It's just like, there's no world. And also the fights can be boring at times. I'm not talking about the major fights. I'm talking about the filler fights. You know, the fights that they have to force in to make it a Dragon Ball show. Or else it's not Dragon Ball. And it's literally just them doing, like, 5 frames of animation while flying really fast. That's the entirety of Dragon Ball Super. And then whenever something major happens, like Ultra Instinct, cue the good animation. Dragon Ball Z had consistent good animation points. God, I need to stop. I'm still going. I'm still going on this rant. I need to stop. Guys, help. Oh my god. No. I've become a critic. And I won't shut up about my opinion of Dragon Ball Super. Oh, but one thing I would like to say, Dragon Ball Super Broly, I feel like fixes everything wrong about Dragon Ball Super. Like, I mean, not fixes, it basically corrects everything wrong about Dragon Ball Super. It has so much going on for it. It has a world, an actual world of characters, not just point A and point B. It starts you off on Planet Vegeta. Planet Vegeta explodes. It starts you off on a freaking Capsule Corp Resort Island. Then then Frieza's spaceship in space. Then freaking, do you like Dragon Ball What If? Dragon Ball What Ifs? Yeah, I think they're neat. Freaking Masako X does them. He's pretty cool. He's the voice of Goku in the Dragon Ball Z Abridged series. He's pretty cool. Some of them are neat. Others... By the way, I think I did it. I got the skeleton made. This is a bro moment. Yeah, I need to stop. Someone stop me, please. I don't like this. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry you had to witness that. My inner nerd peaked, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Skeleton's made. I finished the skeleton, although one side is looking a little... Uh-oh. Hold up. What did I do? What the heck? What's going on here? What's going on there? Shadow the Hedgehog. This do be a bro moment if you ask me. Who am I making? Hi, Logan. I'm making Android 21 from Dragon Ball FighterZ as a custom job that I was requested. Ah, it's still longer. Shoot. Fear no evil. There we go. Perfect. So I made the skeleton. The skeleton's all built. Perfect. Perfect. I am all I am. All I am. I am. So skeleton's built. Now I can make the lower torso and then call it a night. I'm gonna quit streaming from there because I'm afraid I'm gonna go on another tangent. In fact, I'm not gonna talk about Dragon Ball Heroes for that reason. Only thing I will say is that it can be entertaining but frustrating as a Dragon Ball fan. It can be entertaining at times, but it can be extremely frustrating as a frequent Dragon Ball Z fan. So just some BS that they throw in every now and then. It's just, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say before I, throw a temper tantrum again. Jesus, that was embarrassing, dog. I never talked that much about something like that on Twitter, on social media before. I don't think I have. Maybe I did before and just don't know it. This is a very eventful stream, I must say. I've been talking about a lot. Been talking about making stuff, been talking about my feelings, been talking about bullying, been talking about Dragon Ball Super. Talk about a bro moment. Honestly though, I will say this is probably one of my favorite streams that I've done for that reason. Because I feel like I'm actually been able to be myself this stream. Not saying that I am never myself on stream. I'm just saying like I actually get to say something. Say something that's on my mind. I don't usually say stuff that's on my mind on social media. Like I said. I always talk to my friends, if anything. And they're always there to listen, all that. They always give me the help I need. But like this time I feel like it's different. This time is different. I think it's neat. I thought it was neat. I hope I didn't overwhelm you guys with all my freaking bra moments. Because there were quite a bit tonight. I am. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Can you see all of me? Walk into my mystery. Step inside. What's my favorite Masako X? What if? My favorite is What If Kid Goku turns Super Saiyan. I like my two personal favorites. Let's see. I have two. Obviously, What If freaking Raditz turned good, and What If Gine went with Goku, or went with Kakarot, or whatever. Those are my two favorites. I can feel your passion for Dragon Ball. Yeah, I am pretty passionate about Dragon Ball, and Sonic the Hedgehog for that matter. And being a good friend. You know, funny thing, the whole friend thing, it's not just limited towards friends, it's just being a good person in general. Like, I try to be the best person I possibly can out in public. I'm never rude to anybody. Like, I don't want to be rude to anybody because I think it just causes problems. Like, the other day was the closest thing that I ever had to being rude to somebody, and I even apologized for it. It wasn't even that big of a deal. Let me tell you this story. So the other day, I'm working. This is Thursday. I'm working Thursday at GameStop, right? And Thursday was the release day, like the early release of Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch and Doom Eternal. Now, in the hype of Animal Crossing and knowing that my friends are picking it up, as I was as well, since I pre-ordered it and everything, I was going to buy it on Thursday, but I didn't have the money. So what I ended up doing was, I know what happened. The day before, Wednesday, last Wednesday, right? I freaking, what was it? My bank account is paired with, my bank is with Chase, right? I'm with Chase Bank. And there have been a few complications here and there, but this one definitely took the cake and pissed me off, let me tell you. Wednesday, I was going to check my bank account because I thought I had, like, a certain amount of money. I don't really usually have that much money in my account because GameStop doesn't really pay me that much. Not complaining, because, I mean, you get what you pay for, and I only get 6 hours a week, basically. So, you know, that's to be expected. But when I do get paid, it gets spent pretty quickly, is what I mean to say. Because there's not much there. Anyways, Wednesday, I was like, I wonder how much I have in my account so I could pick up some food. I checked my account, and it said that I was negative $14 because an iTunes transaction went through to my account. that I wasn't aware of. Normally, what's supposed to happen if my account's ever negative or if a transaction goes through, any of that, I'm supposed to, like, it's required that I get an email. Like, it's important that I get an email. I have it set to where it's mandatory emails sent to my account the moment my account's either negative or there's a transaction that goes through, right? Anyways, never got any, because I have my phone number hooked up to it too. So I could get text messages and emails if my account's negative. Nothing. I didn't get a single letter. I didn't get a single email, no freaking text message, nothing saying that my account was negative $14. Now, one thing I found out last time that I was negative a few months back is that there is a certain deadline of the day to get the negative transaction figured out, or else they will send you an overdraft fee, which is $34. Now, what ended up happening was I was told by a Chase employee a few months back that the deadline to get your account set up and fixed was at the day of the negative 11:59 p.m. That is the time you have to pay up, and once it hits 11:59, then your time's over. You're done. You get hit with a negative or your overdraft, right? Anyways, 11 p.m. is when, or around like 10:40 is whenever I noticed my account was negative because I was gonna buy food. We were gonna go out and buy food at like Wawa or something. Anyways, I checked my account. It said negative 14, and a family member of mine helped me out. They were like, "Hey, look, I know you get paid tomorrow. Just pay me." Or no. I said, "Could you help me out with this? I'll pay you back tomorrow. Since I get paid. Oh, not tomorrow. This is what I said. So I'll pay you back Friday when I get paid." They said, "Don't worry about it. I'll just send you the money so that way you don't get hit with an overdraft fee." This was at 11 p.m., right? So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, cool. I have an hour before I get hit with the overdraft fee. The money goes to my account, right? The money goes to my account, and it says positive $5 because she sent a 20 in my account. Positive $5 in my account, right? I checked the next morning. It says the positive $5 is still there, so I'm worry free. Like I'm carefree. I go to work. Everyone's buying Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal. I want my Animal Crossing, so I call somebody and ask them if they could send over the money so I could buy it and then pay them back the next day, since I get paid the next day. They said sure. I wanted to check my account just in case before they sent it, if anything happened, and sure enough, something happened. It said negative $28, and the charge and overdraft fee, so I was quite livid. Also, my blood sugar was really low at the time. The stress of the account and also stuff from last week just kind of it killed my blood sugar. It made it drop. So I had to go in the back room for a minute. Dude, I have so much respect for my boss. My boss is the coolest dude ever. Like, legit. He saw that I was like really stressed out about what was going on, and I was explaining it to him. So he goes, "Look, there's like 20 minutes till closing." He's like, why don't you just sit in the back for a bit, take care of your diabetes, get your Chase account situated, call them if you need to. I could take care of it from here. It's not that busy. If it ends up getting too busy, I'll call for you. Just go ahead and sit in the back and get taken care of, man. I'm like, "You sure?" He's like, "Absolutely, man. Yeah, just go take care of it. It's all good." And I really appreciated that too. So I go in the back, eat a chocolate bar that I have in my backpack in case of emergency, stuff like that. I call Chase and they say 20-minute wait time because we're really busy. And I'm like, so I wait the 20 minutes. Someone finally answers. I explain the situation and I let them know I was quite annoyed. I was like, "Look, this is where this is leading to, right? This is where I was saying I kind of got a little rude." I was like, "Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little frustrated right now." And they said, "Well, what's the problem, sir?" And I said, "Okay, so, I explained the situation, paid the negative off, and, made sure I didn't go further. But I got hit with the fee anyways." They're like, oh, well, we're sorry. And about the lack of notifications, just uninstall and reinstall your app. Maybe that'll fix it. Anyways, as for the money, yeah, there's nothing we can do. You gotta live with it. Bye. And that's just like a gist of basically what happened. There was a pretty long conversation, something along the lines of freaking, yeah, well, look, we're really sorry about what's going on. We'll try to help you. And I'm like, look, it's nothing. I told the lady, because I was frustrated. I let them know that I was frustrated, but I didn't want to make it seem like I was mad at her for doing her job, because it's not under her control really. So I was like, look, I appreciate you for taking the call, and I have nothing against you personally. It's just, this is getting out of hand. I'm really getting tired of this. Like, that's what it came down to. And they told me, they said, there's nothing we can do. And I said, shit. Hung up, got a big old cup of coffee spilt on me, and went home. Not even kidding. Next day, I got a shift from 9 o'clock in the a.m. to 12 o'clock in the p.m. And after the 12 o'clock in the p.m., I went over to my nearest Chase account, because one thing I learned with bank accounts and just stuff in general, it's best to actually go to the place to talk to them personally instead of just talking to them over the phone, because you will get a different outcome. And I did. I actually got my refund, thankfully, because I understand the situation. I told them the situation. They were totally understanding, and they gave me my refund, which is what I was looking for. Yes. So, like, and again, I let them know I was frustrated because it was a bunch of bullcrap hitting me all at once. So I let them know, but I also let them know that I didn't blame them personally, like the people who I was talking to. So that was the closest thing. Jesus Christ, how long was I talking about that for? I just won't shut up tonight. Yeah, but that was probably the closest thing I was to being rude to people, to somebody, in a very long time, probably. I can't even think of... Aw, dang, dude. Yeah, I really like my boss. He's a really chill dude. I have a lot of respect for him. Oh, shoot. This is gonna be pretty lame. Power lives inside. I'm gonna unstuff that. Right now what I'm doing is, this is the lower torso I just stitched up, attaching it to the upper torso. I'm just putting the legs through the seams, or the skeleton through the seam of the thing without any damage, like that. Now I stuff it. Sometimes I stuff it before putting the skeleton through, but stuff like that I like to stuff it after. I learned that stuffing it after is less of a headache, because then you don't have a lot of stuffing in the way of the wire. It's the risk. You were the worst at shutting up tonight, but I've been enjoying it. Well, at least I've been entertaining people. You know, I know I've been rambling so much tonight, and me personally, I think it's annoying. But at least, like, now that I'm thinking about it, at least I've been talking about some interesting stuff, I think. Except for the Dragon Ball thing. That was just me nerding out. But I'm glad I have something to talk about tonight. Anybody if oh shoot. Hold up. I might have an issue here. Actually, maybe yeah. Shit. No, actually I can work with this. Maybe. Nope. Starting over. Hold up. Nope. Hold up a second. I gotta take it out and put it back. Or at least not the whole thing, but just this part right here. There we go. That should be better. Oh shoot, there we go. Got it. Did I? Don't know. I'll let you decide. I don't think I did. Oh wait, yeah, we'll work with that. We'll work with that. That'll work. That will work. It'll have to, because I'm done fighting it. Yeah, there we go. One of my followers on Twitter, who occasionally pops into streams, like a couple months ago, no, last month, there was a post that someone tweeted out that said, "Screw it, screw it, tag your crush, shoot your shot," something like that. And he tagged me, and I was like, "Oh, word?" And he goes, "Yeah, bro, you and your plushies got me feeling wacky," and that fucking killed me, bro. That freaking killed me, dog. I thought it was the funniest thing all night that night, but I didn't want to, like, if he was being, because I didn't know if he was serious or not. If he was being serious, I didn't want to shut him down by saying lol or anything, so I just kind of went with it. In the end, he was joking, which I'm glad, like, well, I'm not, like, glad in the sense of that makes me feel, that doesn't make me feel bad about laughing about it. Not bad, like, not glad that, oh, thank God, this guy doesn't have a crush on me. I don't care, like, if someone has a crush on me, like a guy or anything. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I kind of think it's flattering. I just didn't want to be that one dude who laughs it off, because I've seen it with, like, when guys shoot their shot to a girl and they go lol imagine or whatever, bruh. And I couldn't tell if he was being serious or not, so I just kind of went with it before actually knowing. So I literally just said, I don't know if this is a bit. I don't know if this is a bit or not, but either way, I'm flattered. That's how I responded. But I thought that was the funniest shit that week. Legit, that was hilarious. You and your plushies got me feeling wacky, dog. That is so funny. World in motion. I know I've been talking about really odd things tonight. I've been talking about multiple different, like, a lot of different stuff. And I think it's weird. Oh, the jam. I love this song. You gonna tell me something? What is it? What you got? Tell me. Me in the wind, in the wind. Dude, wait, how is this? Into the free, to the me, into the ever knowing. So constrained, but now I'm freaking out. I'm falling free in the wind, free to be me in the wind. you to your dissertation. You had your fun. Yeah, that was so funny. Freaking your plushies got me feeling like. Here's the thing. I was flattered. I was definitely flattered. If he was being serious, but like, you know, that's not like I'm not personally homosexual. I have nothing against homosexuals. I actually have some gay friends, and they're really cool people. I have a lot of respect for them. But me, I'm totally straight. And that's okay. It's all okay. In the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's all okay. I stabbed my fingy. Do, 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 do. We here at the Vegas Creations channel support the LGBTQ community. This is a very political fucking stream, dude. It's never this. I need to go to sleep. I'm freaking tired. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was playing Animal Crossing late night last night. Like, I mean, late. Like, morning time late. I was just playing it all day yesterday. Having so much fun with that game, man. I love that game. Your year is ruined. Why? What happened? What happened? Why is your year ruined? Is it because of the virus thing? I did. It's like a napkin, dog.
So now we can get down to the real fight.
The last man of Sonic standing will be the winner. Brr, brr, what? You sure doesn't beat us for both sides when it's go? Well, I agree. You know what I agree on? The fact that you shouldn't have an intro to a freaking music video. Like that. We're to fight. You know, world inside is right, and I'm alive. I know. Yeah, I know. It says it on your Twitter bio. And I'm okay with that. It's all good. I think it's cool. Will to fight the night. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, well, it's the night. The world is silent. Oh shit. You're right, man. This freaking virus shit needs to go away. Will to survive. See, look. See, now we got the upper and lower torso, and it's actually looking pretty cool. Although, looks like I'm not gonna have enough room. Yeah, dog. Like, freaking cons, man. I was gonna go to so many conventions this year, and from the sound of it, it's not going away for a very long time. Sadly. I really hope it does, because honestly. I want to go to my Miami con this year with the boys. You know this is my favorite Sonic song. You know every word. How do you know my Twitter? Dude, you follow me on Twitter, and I follow you, remember? We talk on Twitter. Dog, we talk a lot, remember? Think I am, We talked about this. Taste the day, save the night. I remember whenever you first followed me, you were what was it? You were Super Saiyan 4 dude, and then you changed it to Lightning the Hedgehog, I think. Yeah. Standing in a flash of... Come on, man. We've been talking for like a long time now, dog. We're pretty chill if you ask me. Power over me in this life. There's no room for you and me, so turn away or face this day with me. That's a good hefty amount on the wallet, dog. No, every world will have its tests. Don't wait for what I have become, you know. Every world will come to end. You can't cope with it, damn. That sucks, my dude. So look at, we got the skeleton done and the upper and lower torsos. My next task is to finish the basic body parts, such as like the legs, the base legs, not the pants. The pants are a different thing, and the arms. Then after that, ooh, I gotta make the tail. I gotta think about that shit. I gotta make the skeleton for that. I know what I can do. I know. Brain mode activating. Oh. Bruh. Okay, let's see. Save a night, dare to fight, dare to fight. Let's see here. I gotta think about what I'm doing here. I'm filled with curiosity. You think that you have power over me in this life? I missed my facial hair. Missed my beard, my stash. It's gone forever. I gotta wait a few months for it to grow back. You know what I'll do here? We're gonna wrap up this stream here in just a tick. But before I do, I'm going to make the skeleton for the tail, because the tail is going to be posable. I just got to think of how I'm going to go about this. Hey-o! Welcome to the greatest storm. I know you have waited much too long. And water. I've been saved by the Lord. Soul shattered. Why? What happened, buddy? Something bad happened? To the heat of day, like a night on flight, till the fight is won. Huh. Giggity. Slashing through the every inch of the power. As I see it. I don't know where my thinner stem, my freaking 18 gauge wire is. I need my 18 gauge for what I'm thinking of. La 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 la. Think. Where's my 18 gauge? Is it over here, perhaps? Welcome to the end is near. I will bring you pain and fear on the ground to the sky. Who the heck is this guy holding your crown high? Your rage. Each and every one to this one. You know what? I can't find the stem wire, so I think I'm going to end the stream right here. I think this is it for the night. We've been going at it for quite an hour. And I can't seem to find me stem wire. Me 18 gauge. I got me 19 gauge right here, but I can't find me 18 gauge. Unless it's down here somewhere, in which case, shite. Oh well. In that case, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I think that's it. I think we're done. I got a good bit done though. I actually got the skeleton done for the plush. And look, and I will have to cut this though. Here, you know what? Let me do that right now, because I know for a fact it's not gonna be that long. Actually, I probably should have cut that down a little bit. Or not cut that down, but not use so much. Because I've been thinking with the brain of... I've been making so many Sonic plushies for so long that I forgot what I was dealing with here. And I feel like that's going to be too long. Actually, wait. No, that's actually the perfect size now that I trimmed it. But, yeah, that's going to look great on the body. Like, look at that. That looks really good. So... this is going to look good. Here, hold on. What if I bend this back a little bit and then put that... yeah, there we go. See, that's going to look really good. Not bad. It's so weird. On camera, this doesn't look that pink, but it's really pink in person. So odd. Very strange. Everything I wanted to do is cancel. Dog. That freaking sucks. And you know what really sucks? I've been trying to... me and my cousin, who lives in Tampa... we used to be really close in childhood, and we haven't talked in a while. We've been talking so much recently, and, you know, we were even planning a freaking hangout sometime soon to Busch Gardens, because I don't know if she still works there, but she did, and I think her boyfriend does work there. Anyways, we were going to go to Busch Gardens. And we can't now because quarantine and every theme park is closed down now. It's freaking crazy. Alright, well, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. Shut up. There we go. Now I got it. There we go. Got it, everybody. Okay, well, everyone seems to have left. I have talked my way out of everybody, except for one person staying. But it's okay, because we're ending the stream off right now anyways. Yeah, well, look, it's gonna come along together more. It's still in its, like, beginning stages. Because look, like, there's, like, the main body shape the main body shape, like, it's pretty straightforward. Of course, it's like kind of curved, but it's not too far different from this. Once I start adding stuff on, like certain details, then it will, you know, it'll come. It's coming together. It's all coming together. But that's gonna do it. I hope y'all enjoyed my stream. Say goodbye, everybody. Even though, you know, looks like everybody, you know. That's awesome, man. You have fun with that. I think that's a good plan. Actually, me and Chris are planning the same thing pretty soon here. We're planning to watch the Sonic movie together. Well, not soon, obviously, because we can't even go anywhere. But yeah, we definitely want to watch the Sonic movie together because that's one thing that connected us was Sonic, and you know. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got a decent amount done. For what I wasn't expecting to get, you know, this, but I appreciate that, man. Thank you. You know, we got a decent amount done for, you know, only having freaking this progress. We made quite the amount of progress today. This is an achievement. Good. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching tonight's stream. I hope you all have a great night. I'm going to go clean this up a little bit, finish a certain drawing that I have to have done by tonight, and play some more Animal Crossing. Till next time, guys. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming again. Pretty soon here, I guess, since, you know, we got the whole quarantine thing going on. So, you know, I definitely have time to stream. So that's cool. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. I hope you all enjoy your night. And bye and whatnot.